So if you were like the Israelites, you start walking out what God has promised you, you start walking out your dreams, and then everything goes perfectly and you all live happily ever after, right? That's just how it goes. Except, let's be real, it doesn't usually go like that, right? I like this verse in Deuteronomy 4. It says, "As for you, the Lord took you and brought you out of the iron smelting furnace, out of Egypt, to be the people of his inheritance, as you now are." They went through a lot when they were in Egypt. They went through a lot in the desert. None of this was necessarily easy. None of it was pretty pink rainbows and people just handing them things, right? There was a lot of death and destruction along the way. And I think it's so hard to remember that even when you're walking in God's will, it doesn't always look perfect. Far too often, it looks worse than you would expect. What is God's best for you isn't always helpful in the very low parts of life because it feels like more work and more bad news is coming, more than like something good is coming. But the reason God allows us to go through that is because it makes us better or stronger or more faith-filled. And you would hope you would resolve that for people who are already strong, right? But he reserves it for you and me. And it can seem that the promise is so far away, it doesn't really seem worth it. But when God promises, he doesn't lie. And so whatever he's promised will come true. I love this verse at the end of the chapter that says, "The Lord your God is a merciful God. He will not abandon or destroy you or forget the covenant." He has not forgotten what you have prayed for. He put you in this place for a reason. And just because it's hard, because yes, it's going to be hard sometimes, that doesn't mean that you're not in God's will. So stay there and fight. Let God mold your heart, mold your faith, mold your life, and let him show up and help you however he can. God did not promise bad news to us forever, but life, and life more abundantly. So hang in there. Have a good one.